NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
What? Stars over Rockefeller Plaza, downtown New York City? Let's go find out. I actually traveled to New York. And guess what I brought? The trusty old star finder. Let's go see if stars are really over top of Rockefeller Plaza. You're watching Night Sky Science. All right, so here we are. It was about 2 a.m. Downtown and just in front of the Rockefeller Plaza. So let me transition here. And this is the actual image that I took. Believe it or not, I couldn't find any stars with my eyes, but I did take a long exposure. And there are actually some stars that are showing up in the image. So I have to kind of give them that. So let's kind of take a little deeper look. Here's just unprocessed. I really stretched this image to get almost, we're thinking that these stars, I sent it over to Paul over at the University of Utah to take a look and see if he could find some constellations. And he noted right here was the Cassiopeia constellation that was right over top of the peak of the building of the Rockefeller Plaza. So there are technically, you can see the stars with the old trusty camera here. And yeah, the Canon can see it, but I couldn't see it with my eyeballs. So we're going to call this busted because you couldn't see it with the naked eye. I did look around at other areas. There were 2 stars that I could pick out. There was Vega and Arcturus. And then, of course, the 4 planets that night. We had Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and Venus that came up. And then, of course, the moon was just a little bit of a crescent that night. And so there was also something that I did notice during the process of this video. I don't know if you guys caught it, but we're going to talk about that on episode 2. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. And this will be hopefully a continuation of some other things as far as talk about light pollution and star finding and all kinds of good stuff. So stay tuned. My name is Ryan, and this is Night Sky Science. Keep looking up, folks.